Hi there, welcome back. I am a licensed professional counselor. My name is Janet, and I have specialized training in ketamine assisted psychotherapy. And I am here particularly to help you if you have these at home ketamine kits, the little troches or the powder tabs. I have been working with this modality for quite some time, a couple of years, and I have come here to help you in your journey. So today we're talking about a very important one, and that is intention and integration. Why are these so important? Well, let me explain to you why. As so many of you already know, because so many of you are already so well educated on ketamine, most of us uh, understand that after a ketamine experience, we have new neuroplasticity, and that can last anywhere from 24 to 72 hours after. So, what does that mean? That means that we have opportunity to do things outside of the behaviors and patterns that we've been doing them in. So let's say, for instance, we have a social anxiety. So, if we have that condition or that maladaptive behavior, so if we have that and we'd like to undo that maladaptive behavior, that might be our intention, right? So, I want to go to more social events. That is our intention. So, anyway, after we have our experience, now we have the integration. So, what would that mean to our intention? That would mean let's do something low risk. Let's go to a small gathering of friends. Let's go to a cocktail lounge. Something very low risk. And we can see if it is easier after taking our ketamine experience. So, why does this work, and why is this so important? Because if we are not doing the intention and the integration, what can happen is we have the ketamine experience, we have all this new neuroplasticity, we have all this opportunity to do something new, and then we go back into habit. So, what happens if we go back into habit? Let's say that you are struggling in a relationship where you continue to talk to someone who you know is not good for you. And after your ketamine experience, even though it's a little uncomfortable, and I'm not saying it's not going to be uncomfortable, you decide to go ahead and check their Instagram page. Or you decide to go ahead and accept the call that they're giving you. Well, actually, you're using that neuroplasticity for more dysfunction. I've seen it. And what happens is that if we continue to have a maladaptive behavior and we use the ketamine afterwards to enforce that maladaptive behavior, we are not going to get better. So let's think of it more like a freshly driven snow and we're going skiing. We see all of the different ruts, right? And then we take a break and the snow falls and we go back up the mountain and there's fresh snow everywhere, fresh powder everywhere. So that is the neuroplasticity. You can go anywhere you want. But if you go back to that same place that you were going before, that rut is right underneath that freshly driven snow. And you will go right back down it, and that groove will get deeper. And that can happen if we are not doing the integration after our ketamine trips. So we can have this great intention of doing something different, and then we don't do it. And instead, we go back to habit. Now, I am not saying that ketamine gets rid of habit. It does not. It doesn't get rid of habit at all. What it does do is it gives us the opportunity to do something different. Now, is it uncomfortable? Yes, it can be a bit uncomfortable. But is it impossible? No, it isn't. If you just give yourself the chance, just give yourself the opportunity to do something different. And it doesn't even have to be in the same vein of what we're talking about. Let's say, for instance, you do continue this maladaptive behavior of contacting someone that you know is bad for you. Go do something different. Have you ever played pickleball? Go give that a roll. Go do something different. We need to fill the brain with new experiences to take over these maladaptive experiences. So you can go to the museum all alone and enjoy it, and then you realize there's more to me than this bad behavior that I continue to hurt myself with. So that is why intention setting is so very important, and how important integration is. So anyway, we can talk about more about intention setting and integration. It shouldn't be something as broad as I want to get rid of my anxiety, but it can be something as delicious as I want to be more calm. And find that space where you know you can be a little more calm, so that way you can succeed. Because we want you to succeed every single time. Because if you succeed every single time, you're more likely to continue to use the medicine and continue to improve. So anyway, that is our lesson for today. I am so grateful for you joining me again today. I want to thank you for bringing me both your heart and your head, and we will continue to stay intentional. And please, if you can, like and subscribe. This is a brand new channel. I cannot become credentialed until after I have 1,000 viewers. So I'm still coming up with the influencers and all of those. So I can't put my license in and all of that until I have 1,000 viewers. So I would really be grateful if you could help me in that, so that way I can come up in the algorithm a little bit better and represent people who actually need this understanding. This is brand new territory for everyone. Psychedelic and ketamine work is brand new. So we need to find as many tools as we can so we can heal people one mind at a time. So anyway, again, thank you so much for joining me, and I want you to have a good day. Thanks again. Bye.